In Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. So that's the poem by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, Canadian field surgeon from the First World War. He wrote the poem just after he buried a good friend. So ordinarily I would be in London, down at Victoria Park with the Holy Roller, but the Holy Roller's gone for restoration. So I've come about a half hour south of where I live to the town of St. Thomas and the St. Thomas Armory. Let's pan around and take a look here. There it is. This is the home of the Elgin Regiment. The Elgins were armored regiment during the Second World War. They're an engineer regiment now. But anyway, so we have a Sherman. This is an M4. I don't know if it's an A2 or an A3 because I can't see the engine. So if it's an A2, it would have twin General Motors diesels, and if it's an A3, it would have the Ford V8 in it. But anyway, it's got the M1 76mm high velocity. It's got the horizontal volute suspension system, and yeah, so anyway, it's Remembrance Day, so this is the day where we pause and we want to honor our veterans, both those that continue to serve today and especially the ones from the First World War, the Second World War, Afghanistan, Korea. I mean, so many of them, sadly. But yeah, it's their sacrifice and their dedication that enable our freedoms and gave us the way of life that we have today. So yeah, the veterans are particularly important to me. Some of you may know this, others may not. Treadhead Pete's real job is in a veterans hospital here in Canada. So yeah, I look after Korean War and World War II veterans. I'm a PSW, personal support worker. You might know it as a nurse's aide or healthcare aide. I'm the grunt that helps out the nurses with patient care. So I help them get dressed and help them bathe and toileting. The French knight in the castle in Monty Python has it, I'm a wiper of other people's bottoms. Anyway, my point here is these veterans are getting very old. The Korean veterans are all in their 80s and early 90s, and the World War II vets are in their late 90s and hundreds. I think there's a half a dozen where I work that are 100 or more, with the oldest being 102, I believe. Which means we don't have a lot of time left to be able to say thank you to them and honor them for their sacrifices. So if you know a veteran, current, serving, or from the wars, just try and say thank you. You know, you can contact a veterans organization in your area, donate your time, maybe donate some money, whatever you think you are capable of, it would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so let's take a little spin around the Sherman here. Yeah, we got some spare track on the side. Elgin Regiment 52. Engine exhaust. Big rubber pad tracks. There's the horizontal volute suspension. And we'll take a little look in here if I can. shock absorber by Monroe, and rubber by Goodrich. So there's some free advertising for you boys. All right, come around the front drive sprocket, Browning M1919 30 caliber machine gun. And what does the plaque say here? Dedicated 9th of June 1974 to the officers and men of the Elgin Regiment who served during World War II. Thank you very much for your service. Okay, so there it is. An M4 Sherman with the 76 millimeter. All right, and the other tradition, in addition to reading from Flanders Fields, the other thing I do on Remembrance Day is take my poppy and put it on the tank tread here. There we go. Okay. All right, that's my video for today. Thanks for coming out. You folks take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.